Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast for April 25th through May 1st. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You might stumble upon this video after the time frame that I mentioned, and that's just fine. You're going to find it whenever you were meant to find it, whenever it was time for you to hear the messages that are in it. Keep in mind this is a general reading for the Gemini collective. Not every single message will resonate, and that's okay. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. And we're going to see what is coming up here for the Gemini collective. I feel like we need one more shuffle here. And we're going to see what messages we have coming up here. We're going to move you all just a little bit closer so I'm not reaching over the camera so much. And the first card that's coming up here for the Gemini collective, is the Empress. A very positive energy. Now, keep in mind the Empress is a major arcana card. Anytime the major arcana cards come up, we're coming into a significant new chapter in our life. We're coming into a defining moment. The things that we're dealing with are directly connected to what we came here to accomplish, what we came here to succeed or to master. And so even though I'm setting the intention for a 7-day period of time, this is a big energy. This is energy that's going to be around for a while. So it may kind of kick off or start off in the week ahead, but this is a cycle or a chapter you're stepping into. And the Empress is a positive one, okay? Traditionally speaking, the Empress can sometimes be seen as motherhood and fertility, and so maybe some of you may be manifesting that. Those of you that's where you are in your life right now, you may be manifesting children, becoming a mother, finding the mother to your children. That can be the case for some of you. However, this is a card of fertility also in symbolic ways. So this can be coming into a time of creation and productiveness, especially if you're involved in creative endeavors or creative work. You may be coming into a time that you're really, really expanding high quality work, like a very high quality body of work. This can be reaching a very high level in your field or expertise or career, or sometimes can come up as a self-employment card, a very successful business. Empress can also be maternal energy coming in from the other side, guiding us, bringing us messages through our dreams, helping us through transitions and life decisions. So this could be a mother or grandmother who has passed on, or your ancestors from your maternal side of the family may be coming in with messages and guiding you and helping you through some transitions that you're coming into. But it's very positive energy. The Empress is very positive energy. It's divine feminine energy. Some of you may be stepping into divine feminine energy. You may be attracting divine feminine energy into your life. But as I said, this is a very positive card to have coming up, and it is going to indicate coming into a positive time in your life. I keep hearing harvest as I'm looking at this. Harvest, harvest, harvest. So I feel like whatever is going on for Gemini is something where you may be feeling more productive, or you may be feeling more successful at the things that you're doing, and you're coming into the time of receiving. Like the time of receiving is going to be close for you. It's not something very far away or something that's going to be years and years from now. You're coming into like receiving now. Like it wasn't here 1 second and then the next, all of a sudden, boom, it's here. So I'm feeling like, I don't want to say overnight, but it's finally come through the pipeline. It's finally in your hands. That's the feeling or vibe I'm getting from the card. The next card that's coming up here for Gemini. It's a good week to be a Gemini. I wish I had a Gemini placement. you have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is wishes coming true. You're getting what you wanted. You're getting what you asked for. It's here, right? You're receiving it. And some of you have heard me say this in previous readings. Nine of Cups comes in with a little bit of homework in my readings. Nothing grueling. But, on the positive aspect of the Nine of Cups, you're receiving your wishes being granted, and you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. On the not so great note of the Nine of Cups is you may have people who are not happy for you. They might be looking at you like you don't deserve this, or they might be looking at you like, look at you all greedy, look at you all selfish. You have all this good stuff coming your way, and you're not giving me enough. You should give me more. You have more than me. And so you may be dealing with these kinds of energies. So the Nine of Cups comes up to tell me your blessings are coming in, but first and foremost, you need to be in a healthy sense of entitlement, knowing that you do truly deserve this. You worked for this, you worked your butt off, this is yours, you deserve to have it. And you're not going to let anybody come in and ruin that for you, or make you feel guilty about it, or make you feel like you don't deserve it and you should give it to them, or you should hand it over to them. Sometimes our blessings feel delayed because Spirit knows the second that the blessing is laid out for you, symbolically speaking, like put out on the banquet table, there are people around you in your life who are going to gobble it up and like not leave you any crumbs, even though you have a great big generous heart and you may be willing to share. They're not going to leave you anything. And so sometimes Nine of Cups comes up to say your blessings are here, but you need to have better boundaries in place so that it's not ripped away from you. People don't take advantage of you and use you up. Okay, this could be a message of caution or a message of, hey Gemini, here's what to work on right now so that when this blessing comes in, you have it nice and protected. You're gonna be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor without other people interfering, making you feel guilty, or bullying you or pressuring you into handing it over to them. Because this is yours. This is for you to receive, not to hand over to somebody else. The next card that's coming up here for Gemini is the Lovers. I love it. This is very positive. Now, for me in my readings, when I'm reading for somebody and your major arcana card comes up, the major arcana card for your zodiac sign, it's a very powerful message. It's telling me that you're coming into your power. Everything happening around your current situation is directly connected to you remembering your true identity, your authentic self, coming out of any conditioning, programming, layers, just they're coming off you, and you're being in your authentic energy. And you're living your best life unapologetically without worry or fear about the opinions of others. You're living your life unapologetically, and you're happy, and you're in your confidence. And the things that you thought were negative about you, or the things that you thought were flaws, you're like, wait a minute, this isn't a flaw. This is actually a really great characteristic. This is actually a really great tool that I have. I just need to apply it productively. But this is actually a really good aspect of myself, or something that I can use in a very positive way. So there's a sense of just accepting yourself in your entirety and feeling good about all of you and all of who you are. Now, I know the Lovers card is called the Lovers, and so oftentimes it's associated with romantic situations. And that can be the case. However, in the weekly forecasts, those of you who know, you know, I don't focus so much on love and romance in the weekly readings because I want to focus on you and your journey. But even in a sense of love or romance, the Lovers card is about making a choice or a decision. When the tarot was first put together, the sixth major arcana card was not called the Lovers. Some decks called it the Choice, some decks called it the Decision, some decks called it the Sacrifice, because it's about choosing between different things. Do I want this relationship or that relationship? Do I want this person or that person? Do I want to be married? Do I want to be living apart from somebody but have companionship and commitment? Do I want a relationship? Do I want to focus on my career? It's picking or choosing between things and figuring out what our limits and what our boundaries are. What do we want and what are we willing to do to get it, and how much work is too much work? So this could be something that some of you are putting into perspective or figuring out for yourself, okay, with this Lover's card coming up. But it's all connected to you being in your power and living your best life. The next card that's coming up here for Gemini is the Seven of Swords. Now, not surprising at all. You've got some really good things coming your way. And what happens when good things come our way? The opportunists come out, right? People start falling out of the woodwork. Now, I have a very, very specific message for you Geminis around this Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can mean a sneaky person coming in, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But Seven of Swords can also sometimes be a message for us that this is not the time to put all of our cards on the table, so to speak. This is not the time to tell people what we're up to. Okay? This is a time to kind of lay low. Do what you're doing, but don't announce it to the world. When we see Seven of Swords, we have to move cautiously, and there might be some people around us that we can't really trust. If you are doing something creative, don't show it or share it to other people. Or if you have an idea for some kind of an invention or something you're trying to do or put together, don't share it with someone else, because Seven of Swords can indicate that there are people around you that want to take this idea and try to beat you to it, and you don't want that to happen. If you're doing something in terms of collaborations, you better make sure that you have your contracts in place. You better make sure you have things in writing, that you have legally binding agreements in place to protect your work. Now, in terms of a sneaky person, Seven of Swords is giving me the feeling in the sense that some of you Geminis are coming into a really significant, like, come up or glow up or whatever you want to call it, okay? And maybe it hasn't come in quite yet. And you might feel it, Gemini. You might be like, I feel this in my gut. I feel this in my soul. I feel it in my bones. Good things are coming. I feel it. My break is almost here. Like, you may feel it's coming, but you don't have it in your hand just yet, but you know it's close. Well, guess what, Gemini? Some of you have people in your life that they see this too. They see that at any moment, something really big is about to happen for you. They see positive changes in you. They see ways in which you've grown. They see ways in which you've been working hard. And they know your payday is coming. They know your blessing is coming. And what are they doing? They're being sneaky. They think they're being smart. They're sliding into your DMs. They're calling you. They're texting you. They're trying to spend time with you. Because when this blessing hits, they want to act all surprised, like they didn't see it coming. And they want to be all like, oh, but you know what, Gemini? I'm not like these fake-ass people who only want to be nice to you now that this blessing came in. I was your friend from before. I was your friend before any of this happened. So you can share it with me. You can be generous to me because I'm a real friend. I'm true blue. I was here for you before any of this came in. Well, yeah, they were there before any of this came in, but they swooped in because they knew it was coming. They're sneaky like that. So be cautious of anybody that you've known for a while who didn't even know you were alive or didn't even act like they knew you were alive, and now all of a sudden they're showing a ton of interest in you. Be cautious of that. It's like, okay, like we've been, internet friends for like 5 years, and all of a sudden now you're in my DMs. All of a sudden now you want to hang out and spend time together. So be cautious of that, right? Be cautious of people who are suddenly showing interest in you when they've had an opportunity for a very long time to show interest in you. They know something good is coming your way, and they're trying to come in and celebrate with you and to receive, your generosity. So just be cautious of this. Maybe check out your moon sign and rising sign if you haven't already. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more for you than your sun sign. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you click on the link in the description of this video, it will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you'll be able to schedule a reading with me there. Love readings for April are linked in the description. The May love readings are up, and those currently are under the video tab on my channel, and I will have those linked in the future weekly forecasts once we're in May. I thank you all for watching. Make sure to check out the daily messages I've been posting as well, the card of the day. And I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Take care, Gemini. Be well, my dears.